I have a real soft spot for this Asian genre stuff that comes out because I really do feel that they just go for the chaotic, the mayhem type scenarios, the unexplainable things, and they just go with it with such gusto that you just cannot help but admire the effort behind it. Sion Sono's Tag is one of those movies. I had absolutely zero idea what I was walking into. I put it on and within 5 minutes I was transfixed by this movie, in particular the opening scene where it doesn't have any kind of grand build up whatsoever. It is just bloody and chaotic and absolutely beautiful. The setup here is we have our main character who is on a school trip. There seems to be 2 buses of these girls, and well, you know what? I really don't want to waste it because I do think that you have to see it. Everybody kind of dies in a horribly fantastic, bloody way. And the main character is left alive through a series of events and just covered in blood, seeing the rest of her classmates just completely decimated, and finds that something is after her, something unexpected and drastic. And she goes on the run. And when she finally gets away from what's chasing after her, she stumbles across school. She doesn't really know how she got there. She was just running and everything seems fine. And the movie kind of chops down. It goes into this kind of relationship drama where she's a little bit shaken. Her 3 friends take care of her. You know, they kind of decide to skip first period. They go to the woods and they just have conversations, hang out, connect. And it's such a setback for the viewer. For me, I'm like, wow, after that opening, what the hell is going to happen next in this scenario? And it feels like an almost calm before the storm. You have these nice sequences of the girls just being girls and hanging out and connecting, and the connections seem real and tangible. And then you go back to school and then chaos reigns again. There is just blood and mayhem and just people being dismembered, and again you're like, wow, why is this happening? What is going on? And this continues throughout the movie where there'll be pauses, and it ramps up quicker and quicker. The longest gap is between the first and the second chaotic scenes, as this girl seems to flee and starts to doubt her sanity. She's really doubting herself, what's going on. She cannot grasp why things are happening. People seem to change but are still the same. She gets put into crazier and crazier situations with more and more bloodlust and craziness that is piled atop this, one scene after another, and at the end it gives you a reason as to why everything's happened, and that reason was acceptable. You know, for the longest while I was like, there's no way they're going to tie this off. This is going to be one of these crazy Asian movies where it just ends and all I've seen is just some fantastic weird scenes, but it connects in a kind of strange manner at the end of it, one that I could go, you know what, I don't know if I'm 100% happy with it, but I'll go with that. It makes sense. I can live with that ending. It's one of those kind of movies. There is a lot of blood and gore in this movie. There is a lot of fantastic special effects, practical effects as well, especially the first scene, which I've recommended to so many people just to check out. I've showed it to so many people to check out and told them to go away and watch the rest of the movie. Most of them have, because that opening scene is fantastic. Telling you, you stick it on, within 5 minutes into this thing, you are going to be hooked and wondering where the heck it is going to go next. And it's a good adventure to go on. It's a really short movie as well, really punchy, some nice characters, some nice twists and turns, lots of blood, gore, guts, and all that kind of good stuff. And a movie that I can thoroughly go, you know what, it's worth recommending. It's one that I may go back to again when I want that kind of brand of craziness. I absolutely loved Tag, thought it was terrific. I would love to know if you know of any other movies that kind of along these lines that just have good character set pieces, but it's interspersed with complete chaos in between. Let me know in the comment box below if you can recommend anything like that. I'd appreciate it, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.